Review and reviews.
Welcome to another episode of Reviewing Mother Effin' Reviews. I'm DJ Demers.
I'm Mike Mother Effin' Perkins.
What's up, buddy?
We shaking. How you doing there, bud?
I'm great.
Doing all right?
I'm real good. Yeah. We're going to visit your favorite place on today's episode.
We are.
Wan
You see
Wan.
what I did? We.
That's
Oui,
they
oui.
say it more like Wan Wan in Quebec and
Wan
Canada.
Wan.
The way they speak French in Quebec, the Parisians, the French people over in France, they look down upon how French is spoken in Canada. It's not real French
Really?
in their minds. Yeah. It's more of like a bastardized kind of dirty version of French. Wan Wan.
Wan.
Whereas in Paris, like oui oui.
Oui,
you know?
oui.
Yeah.
I gotta say this because I don't want people to think, because I know a couple episodes ago we said that I hate French people. I don't hate.
You were pretty adamant.
I don't hate French people.
You sure?
I don't.
Okay.
I just didn't. I had a good time in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they were very negative at me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And
You're not alone in thinking that.
that's why
Paris
I'm like,
has a
what the fuck?
reputation.
Like they wouldn't take my tips,
Yeah.
and that, and then like they wouldn't they just had that smug fucking wee attitude, and I'm not against it. I'm not against French. I love French people.
Smug wee wee.
Love everyone.
That smug yes attitude.
I don't know the words. Au revoir, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have a buddy. I lived in Australia. I went to school there on an exchange term, and I lived with another guy who's an exchange student from France, who's now one of my best friends in the world, Etienne. And he lives in Lyon, France.
Oh.
And I went and visited him there a couple years ago. And even he, within France, in Lyon, they think people in Paris have a bad attitude.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
you're not alone in that. Paris definitely has a bit of they carry themselves
Yeah.
in a bit of a
Plus,
snooty
they
way.
just see you as a tourist too,
For
which I
sure.
was. Obviously, I'm there.
Yeah.
First time there, but
Throwing your money around, trying to tip people.
Hey, take care of it. All right, there you go.
Yeah, it's Paris.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's also part of its charm.
Yeah.
Is that it's snooty French people.
Yeah.
America's got a complicated history with France as well.
Not really though. Didn't we get well, today we're doing the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
The biggest thing. Let's say that. We're not just doing France, we're doing Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
But
Paris.
Paris. But America, didn't we get the Statue of Liberty from France?
Yeah, but I mean, that was a gift from France.
Yeah.
From the same architect who made the Eiffel Tower.
Great. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's great.
But the French.
What a gift to get too,
I know.
I know last episode when I gave you the rings, that was it's like a random gift. Imagine getting what are we going to do with this? As you get the giant Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I don't know. Put it.
Yeah, what do you mean put this somewhere? Okay, we'll put it in New York.
Use it as some sort of beacon for all your huddled masses? I don't know. Do whatever you want.
Such a big gift,
Well, what is France's relationship? France was the first ally of the new United States
Okay.
in 1776.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
And
They've been around since the beginning.
they helped the American victory over Britain in the American Revolutionary War. France fared poorly with few gains and heavy debts, which were contributing causes of France's own revolution and eventual transition to a republic. So I guess, I don't know why, because America likes to shit on France, but why? It seems they've been allies for...
I don't think I think it'd always be like France always gives up, right? That's the thing, they always give up, right?
Yeah, but do they actually?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know history that much.
Like-
You know more American history than I do, and you're Canadian.
Barely. No. I
mean-
just know I get all my Simpsons or my history from The Simpsons. I remember Groundskeeper Willie calling French people a bunch of cheese-eating surrender monkeys. That's all I know. Okay, so neither of us know much about France. I enjoyed my time there when I was there.
Okay.
You didn't love it.
I loved it. I did.
Oh, you loved it
Well,
now.
I'm going back on my term like France. I'm just kind of caving in, baby.
Wow, you
I,
spent too much time in France giving up that easily.
I loved the history. Like we said, I love the history of it. I like
Mhm.
seeing the chateaus, and the Eiffel Tower was fucking cool to go see and all that
Cool
stuff.
as hell.
It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool. That stuff is cool. But I mean, traveling 18 hours on a flight and then just being the same as I mean, cell phone qualities are just so good now. I'll look at pictures of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to fly 18 hours. I'm going to go to Italy one day.
There.
I'm going to go to Italy one day.
I've been to Italy.
I want to go to Italy.
You'll love it.
Everywhere else, I'm like, I don't really care.
Really?
Yeah, I'm cool. I
Really?
like the States. I want to go see Chicago, all that good stuff too. But close stuff. I don't want to fly 18 hours.
It's such a big world out there, Mike.
Yeah, but I like it small. I mean, the world.
You're
is
not alone. A lot of people
Yeah.
are like that. I want to see it all.
I don't mind. I guess I do want to see different things, but just Italy.
The thing about traveling, I didn't see all of Italy. I'd love to go back, but I saw mainly the southern part of Italy, where it connects with France down on the southern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, there's a border the whole way, but right at the bottom, I forget what it was.
the boot.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the boot, you got Sicily is by itself.
But it wasn't Sicily. It was Menton, France, and whatever part of Italy is connected there. But the thing about traveling is I like it because you got to keep your wits about you, man. Because people, like you said, they know you're a tourist. You'll see that in some of these reviews. They're like, oh, we got a sucker. Let's take some of this guy's money.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's get into the reviews
Let's
of
do it.
the Eiffel Tower.
So-
You got the first review
So
here,
our
Mike.
first
Kick it off.
one, let's kick it off right now, baby. We're gonna wee right into this.
La Tour Eiffel. I don't know.
La Tour Eiffel, and we're on Yelp. La Tour Eiffel has gotten 4.5 stars out of 1,962 reviews
Okay.
on Yelp. And the first one is John J. He gave it a 1 star on July 24th, 2019.
He's from L.A.
He's from LA, baby. And he's given a 1 star. He says, the respect for the people standing in the line for 45 minutes does not exist. We waited over 45 minutes. Then suddenly they put up a sign that there will be no entrance to the top floor. They should have honored the people already in line, and the new restriction should come after the last person in line. This will never happen in the U.S., as the respect for individual is much higher than in France. My experience proves it. Bad management. Bad management.
Bad management of the Eiffel
Bad
Tower?
management. Let me speak to your manager. He's at the very top.
The respect for individual is much higher than in France. I don't even know France. I mean, there's a lot of individualism in France as well. I think this is pretty funny that this guy just made it a countrywide thing.
Yeah.
I had a bad time at the Eiffel Tower. France sucks.
Yeah. This would never happen in the U.S. There's no lines ever.
It's like if you had a bad time at Coney Island, you were like, America,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
suck.
Yeah. Got diarrhea from this corn dog. Never coming back to the U.S. again.
I don't know if Coney Island is the equivalent of the Eiffel Tower.
I think the Eiffel Tower is the Coney Island of France.
But yeah, the lines you read, because I went in 2016, and even
Yeah.
in those 5 years, a
Uh-huh.
lot has changed since I went. The lines apparently now.
When'd you go? 2015?
2016.
2016. No, I went 17 or 18.
Oh, okay.
I think I went 17.
This is just such a funny.
Yeah.
This is such a classic
But
American
dude, don't even
thing.
fucking just take a picture of it and walk away. You know what I mean?
But when you're waiting in line and then somebody tells you can't go up, I get that frustration.
I get
But
that.
then to
It's been
make it a
45
whole
minutes.
country thing,
Yeah.
France doesn't respect the individual. What?
It's like a
Bad management.
not to get political, but that's like a Trump thing to fucking do, where it's just like they don't like it, well we're gonna bomb them, or like whatever, like
Yeah.
just some petty little thing like this,
Yeah.
where it's like I waited 45 minutes. Well, guess what? Nope, not the greatest.
America.
Yeah, America,
Well,
Canada.
there's Canadian pride too.
Yeah,
Canadian pride is funny. It's a lot more like Insidious, where we pretend we're all humble and everything. But then the second somebody tries to shit talk about Canada, it's like, you don't know that Canada is amazing? We're like all humble but nobody ever calls people are always calling America's greatness into question. So
Yeah.
That's why Americans are constantly reminding people of their exceptionalism. Like, no, we're awesome. But everyone always says Canada is awesome, so we don't have to ever really defend it that often.
yeah. It's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Canada is awesome.
It is pretty
And I've been
awesome.
in Niagara Falls.
The poutines, Mike.
Poutine
Okay.
is incredible. All right, we'll do that.
Incroyable is how you say it.
Incroyable.
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 Yeah. Here's a 2-star review from Stephanie P. from Dallas, Texas, and she left it on March 7th, 2013. It's a long review. I'm just going to read the first couple paragraphs.
Let's do it.
The Eiffel Tower is like a girl with two personalities. One, the nighttime tower, fun and bright one that comes out at night and is fabulous to be seen with. 2, the boring daytime one, the one that creates a lot of expectations but lets you down because it's expensive, time-consuming, and dull. I honestly think this is France's way of making fun of silly tourists. How else can you force hundreds of people each day to stand in a line for an hour and have them pay you just to take you up an elevator for 2 or 3 floors?
That's crazy.
It's true.
This guy talking about women.
It's a woman talking about women.
Oh, it's a woman talking about women.
A woman,
oh,
yeah,
shit.
It's a woman on woman.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Stephanie P.
Wow.
It is
The daytime
it's pretty
one.
beautiful at night.
I liked it at night, too.
When
yeah.
the lights start sparkling.
Yeah.
It's a sight to behold. I was in awe because I love traveling, but a lot of times you're like, yeah, okay, cool, another temple or another,
Yeah.
you know, you're like, I've seen these buildings before, but the Eiffel Tower was pretty special.
I love that stuff, like the natural wonders of the world. Because the Eiffel Tower is considered one of the natural wonders, isn't it?
It's not natural.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's probably like a
Like
UNESCO heritage site or something. It's a historic world landmark.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking natural wonders of, like,
Yeah.
like Niagara Falls and other stuff. And, like, Great Wall of China. That's not a natural. No, that's not natural either. What the hell are the natural wonders of the world?
I don't think it's natural. I think it's just wonders of the world.
Isn't it the 8 natural wonders of the world?
I'm looking up because I said earlier that it was the same architect for the... Because I thought I read that on the placard at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure because that... I don't think it was, actually. I might have made that up. Look it up on your own. We can't really. It was... We don't have the time.
Hey, whatever you want to.
It was definitely a gift from France to America.
So the natural wonders, the 7 natural wonders of the world. I said 8 because of China.
You want to guess the 7 natural wonders of the world?
I have them right here in front of me.
But
do you want to guess
them
them
already? I'll guess them. Are Niagara Falls one of them?
Yes.
Oh,
no.
What?
It says Victoria Falls. Is
that
Niagara
in
Falls?
Africa? No, Victoria Falls is Africa, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is Niagara Falls one of them?
Too many casinos.
Did they kick it off? Did they kick Niagara Falls off the fucking natural wonders?
More anti-Italian discrimination.
This is bullshit. First the Irishman doesn't win, then this? Come on.
Victoria Falls.
Okay.
The Blue Hole in Belize?
No. What? These are weird, dude.
What site are you on?
It says theworldatlas.com. There's Mount Everest, which is a natural wonder.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
There's Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, yeah.
Rio de Janeiro.
The whole city of
I
Rio
don't
de
know.
Janeiro?
Maybe it's just that I don't know.
And the Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef, Aurora.
Get off that site. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever this is. Sorry, guys. But
you're giving the whole city of Rio de Janeiro? I mean, I haven't been there. Maybe I'm wrong.
The 7 natural wonders of the world.
Okay, what's the next one, Mike?
Okay, so our next one coming at you is... So we went on a tangent right there, but you know what? Sometimes shit's crazy. Remember we found out that, the Pluto, and we found out something else, like a bunch of episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, the different continent.
Oceania.
Oceania.
Yes,
Oceania.
Yeah, which is just Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they give it a different name.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
That's insane.
I tell people that I meet people, I'm like, you know Oceania is
You know what this
Australia?
is? Yeah. That blew my mind that time. Okay, so sometimes you got to go on those tangents to, like, learn. You know, this is a learning curve and a learning experience for all of you guys. And here's an experience that someone had at the Eiffel Tower, which on TripAdvisor, we're back on TripAdvisor.
Yeah, we're jumping around, Yelp and TripAdvisor.
We're jumping, baby.
TripAdvisor, by the way, gives it 4.5, the Eiffel Tower, on almost 140,000 reviews.
It's insane.
Yeah.
140,000 people have reviewed this place. That means that many people went to the Eiffel Tower. A lot of people. That's nuts. So this was a 1-star from CZ75 Malky, and he gave it a 1-star saying, "What has happened to this place?" He says, "As we approached the Eiffel Tower, we were surrounded by African street sellers all trying to sell their tourist Chinese crap. The Eiffel Tower has been boxed in by thick bulletproof-like glass walls. It's a sign of times that this once beautiful tourist attraction is nothing more than a sad shadow of its former glory." And he went there on October of 2019.
Yeah, you know, I read a few reviews that said that because France has been struck by some awful terrorism lately.
No
in the
shit.
Well, you know, the concert killings and then that van that plowed through people.
Yeah.
So when I went in 2016, there was no plexiglass around the base. You could walk freely underneath it.
Yeah.
That does suck that they have to do that now.
Yeah.
But when I went, it was right, I think maybe 2 weeks after the Charlie Hebdo killing, when the guy went in and shot up all the animators and journalists in that famous newspaper in Paris.
Holy shit! No, I didn't know about that.
Oh, yeah, because the guy drew a picture of Muhammad.
Oh, that.
Yeah, and I went, and
that's what South Park made fun of.
I think they might have. What haven't they made fun of?
No, but they were making fun of like you couldn't draw Muhammad, and like they were getting like death threats and all this stuff. I didn't know that was a Paris thing.
Yeah, I must have went in 2015 because that happened on my birthday, January 7th, 2015. Charlie Hebdo. Yeah, I must have went. I went in 2015.
How was your birthday that day though? Was it good? That guy didn't have a good day, but
I bet you my birthday. That guy didn't have a good. This guy killed 12 people and injured 11 others. This guy walked in and just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. I honestly think if I were to scour my terrible memory, I think I actually did have a worse birthday because of this. I think it
That's insane.
Because everyone was talking about it. It was.
Yeah.
But
like, hey guys, it's.
What?
You're like, hey guys, it's my birthday.
Guys, come on, let's cheer up.
Where's the cake?
But it was a surreal sight because I went a couple weeks later and there were armored guards everywhere, like downtown. Yeah. I don't know if they call it downtown in Paris, but in the main part of Paris, and that's not what you typically see in those.
Everywhere it gets that way though.
People are becoming more and more scared.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, because there's crazy people, but you'd like to believe that the Eiffel Tower should be pretty free, and I like that I could walk under it. And
yeah.
So this guy saying that it's a sad shadow of itself, is it a sad shadow, or is it merely a reflection of the world we live in? Is it a shadow or is it a mirror?
Whoa. Maybe we're looking into it. You see yourself in there.
That's
you're
right.
Like, what have I become? Why am I here at the Eiffel Tower with this gun? Should I put it down and just climb to the top and look at myself? Then you get to the top and you're like, it's not the same as the bottom.
Can't believe I paid $80 for this.
Can't believe I waited in line for 45 minutes for this shit.
Yeah, no, it's different. And the African street sellers all trying to sell their tourist Chinese crap.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I mean, that shows globalization.
Why
the Africans are selling Chinese stuff? What a global marketplace.
You can just see everything's made in China in that sense right there. You know what I mean?
And China owns Africa now.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, my God. China owns, like, all the
I don't get any of this news. What happened? That's crazy.
Well, it's because South Park hasn't covered it yet.
Yeah, I'm so waiting for South Park to cover everything.
Yeah, no, China owns like all the railways and the telecoms, and they're investing heavily in Africa. China, they own a lot.
And now the coronavirus broke out. Are they trying to like just take over the world?
I don't know if you think the coronavirus.
You know what's a weird? Holy shit! You know what a weird thing was?
Hmm.
When I was a freshman in high school, my history teacher always used to say, "The United States of China." He's like, "It's coming." He would always make that joke.
Well, I mean, they've been the two global superpowers now. China's been on the war path. I don't know if that's the right expression, but they've been marching their way to economic supremacy for some time now.
Jesus, what's our next review?
This is not going to make you want to travel anymore by the end of this episode. Just don't. I went to Beijing like 10 years ago, and I didn't know what the hell anyone was saying. Like France, you can kind of feel your way around, and I know a bit of French from Canada, but China, I was like, I don't know what the hell is that. You want to talk about feeling like you're in a foreign country. I was like, well, you know what else it is? It's not racism, but there's white people in France. So you're like, I don't speak their language, but I look like them. They look like me. And then when you go to a really foreign country, like, most of Africa or China or most of Asia, you're like, not only do we not speak the same language, but we look different. Cultures are different.
You stand out.
Yeah. When I was in China, dude, I was there on a speaking tour. I was doing motivational speaking at the time with a partner, and she was of Indian descent, and I'm white. So she was brown, I'm white. When we packed into the subway in Beijing, like you're all standing in there like sardine, it was just us, a brown girl and a white dude, and hundreds of Chinese people just staring at us. Just like,
oh yeah. It
was like literally just staring. Felt like a celebrity, a weird kind of celebrity.
Yeah.
But they would ask to take pictures with her, just like they were like enamored with her brown skin. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the
fuck? Yeah, the Charlie Hebdo thing was crazy because it was like I didn't expect to see. You go to like Cuba or something, you see armored guards on the beach with guns. You're like, yeah, okay, I expected to see that. But France, seeing that in the middle of the
dude.
the tourist area, but everyone was on high alert.
Shit.
Or when the guy stormed into the Eagles of Death metal concert. Well, there were 4 coordinated attacks.
When was this?
That was like 3 years ago. Yeah, France has had a lot of terrorist activity.
Wow.
And that's why right-wing extremism is kind of on the rise there, just like in America, because a lot of people blame the immigrants.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well.
It's the world we live in, Mike.
You guys love the Eiffel Tower as much as these people do?
All right.
Damn, dude. That's so much shit going on in the world.
Yeah, I mean, there's always been shit going on.
Fuck, dude.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we all know about it now, but...
I didn't know about any of that stuff. Where am I? I'm living in like a little bubble, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, maybe that's better.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm so positive all the time. I'm just thinking about different things.
Blissful ignorance.
I don't know. Just what's the next review?
The next review is a positive one. This is right up your alley.
Thank you.
5 stars from Megan K. from Midvale, Utah. And she left this on December 20th, 2019. I thought that I would see this massive piece of architecture and think, neat. Well, that is true. I couldn't help but continue to look at it every chance and angle that I could get. When the hour struck and the whole thing danced with lights, I have to say I felt like a kid seeing a Christmas tree for the first time. Utterly beautiful and iconic.
Wow.
I remember feeling
That's
that
nice.
way too.
Yeah.
At night, the way it glittered, it was magical.
Super cool, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. Really pretty. They had fireworks, I think, too. Right?
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah.
I remember having fireworks there. See, that's what I love about traveling is like that stuff.
The
like
fireworks?
I don't need to go. Yeah, it's fireworks everywhere. But really, it's just gunshots and cannons going off, I guess, because the world is a cruel, cruel place. But like, I love seeing like the Eiffel Tower lit up. Like that's beautiful. Like I want to see like the Great Wall of China, like that type of stuff. But like going to like other places, I'm like, I don't really want it. You know, like going to like a Cabo or like a tropical island or whatever. It's like it all looks the same to me. You know.
Yeah.
But seeing historical stuff like that, Eiffel Tower, that's a beautiful sight. And for her, Megan, that's beautiful. For her to be like, I want to see it at every angle. That's awesome.
You wouldn't want to go to Cabo?
No. I don't know. I'm not a tropical guy. You know?
I'm not like an all-inclusive resort kind of guy because I want to get out and explore, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
Scuba diving? I don't scuba, but snorkeling, checking out what's under the water in these beautiful
Snorkeling, maybe.
places.
I'm not doing scuba diving, though.
Trekking through a jungle, seeing monkeys. I love that shit.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
You ever seen a monkey?
At like the zoo.
Yeah, you've never seen one in real life?
No.
Don't fuck with monkeys, man.
Yeah.
You look a monkey in the eyes, that's when you realize
We've
how
had 'em at
similar we are.
we were at Six Flags before.
Yeah?
And I'll never forget this. My dad lost his mind. We were driving through, and my dad had like a Honda. We had like a Honda Civic, but we had like this like kind of like rubber stuff on top of the roof, and we're in the Six Flags like zoo thing where you drive through it.
They
Dude,
ripped
these
off the
monkeys
rubber?
started ripping the rubber off and bashing the top of the car. My dad's like, "Get the fuck off my car!" It's the best thing ever.
I love it.
Dude.
Yeah, you go through those African lion safaris or whatever, those
Dude.
monkeys will take whatever they can get.
Dude, they were ripping everything off the top.
Yeah.
My dad's like, Is he ripping? My mom's like, Mike, what's happening? It's just me and my little brother in the back seat.
I love it.
It was
And
crazy.
they know what they're doing.
Dude, they ripped it. They ran away with it.
Yeah. When I was in Ecuador a while back, we were in this jungle, and a kid in I was like leading this group, and a kid in my group was drinking a Coke, and the monkey swung down off the tree, grabbed the Coke, went back up to his branch, and laughed at her, and was drinking her Coke, looking at her.
Dude.
What a
What a
commercial
commercial that would have been for Coke.
You know what I mean? Yeah, hold on to your Coke. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, monkeys, man.
Dude. I would love that stuff, I guess.
It's just all inclusives
I
that
don't
are
know.
boring. You're like, I don't want to sit on this beach anymore. Like,
Yeah, I don't drink, so you know that. But like, I don't know if the reviewsters know that. But like, I don't drink, so I'm like all that inclusive stuff. And like, let's get fucked up and go to. I'm like, I don't do all that stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm with you there.
But this next person coming at you for the Eiffel Tower, 1-star review on TripAdvisor. His name or her name is called Inspire306646709969.
That's on their birth certificate.
It is. They had a little baby called Inspire306646709969 Jr.
Nice.
So I gave it a 1-star review. The title is Very Dangerous. I came here for a work trip and to visit the catacombs. I got sidetracked and decided to go to the Eiffel Tower. Not only were there people who sold the tickets very rude and racist, calling me a carpet seller, the Eiffel Tower was swaying from side to side and some of the balcony was unprotected. This place needs to get shut down.
Shut down the Eiffel Tower.
Shut this down.
Swaying?
Let me speak to your manager at this place.
Bad management. Bad
Shut
management.
down.
This place needs to be. It was swaying.
That wasn't
Yeah, it's in the air. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think it's swaying that much.
But that stuff's designed to sway, like big, tall buildings like that.
Gotta have give, right?
You gotta have the give.
I mean, that place has stood the test of time. I think
Of
it's
course. Look at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's been leaning for years.
fine. Yeah. I'd
know?
like to see that.
I think that's about to fall, actually.
Really?
I think I seen some article about it. It said because of the way earthquakes have been hitting or something, like because of global warming or whatever the fuck is happening in the world that I don't like to listen to. In my own little positive world here, it's been moving a lot more, so they're scared it's going to completely fall over.
Huh.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
The crumbled Tower of Pisa,
Yeah.
the new tourist attraction.
It'll be the new ruins of Pisa afterwards.
I like that we just skipped over the racist part.
Yeah, whatever.
We focused on this one. Calling me a carpet seller. I've never even heard that pejorative. I've never
Carpets are Indian, probably,
heard. I guess.
because of the Indians and carpets and stuff.
What, Persian maybe? Persian rugs?
I don't know. I would thinking like because of magic carpets,
Yeah.
because of Indian. I don't know.
A carpet seller?
Carpet seller?
Nah.
I don't know.
All right. Here's the next review.
We have this guy just worked at like a Macy's and he's just selling carpets and he's like, what are you talking about? Of course I sell carpets.
Yeah.
I can get you a rug by the weekend. All right.
Here's a 1-star review from Tina Turner 8. What's up, Tina? She says, "What's love got to do with it?" No, she doesn't say that. The title is A Very Disappointing Tower. Very disappointed by the tower. Had been looking forward to experiencing it for a long time. Began to experience it, but found it quickly became disappointing. Had planned to spend most of the weekend exploring and enjoying the tower, which I was unable to do because of it not being what I expected, rendering my whole trip pointless and a waste of money and time, as there was nothing else to do. I'm fuming with whoever is in charge of the tower and their false advertising that led me to believe I would be getting a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It almost put me off towers full stop, which is, as you can imagine, is heartbreaking.
Just I'm done with towers.
I'm done with towers. I thought I was seeing a great tower.
It's like she that's so funny. Like she's dating. Like, I'm done with towers. Okay. I'm like a, I'm a little, I'm trying to think, a block of stores. I'm a block of stores girl now.
Yeah.
I can't do it. No more towers.
No, I had a bad tower experience.
I had a bad tower experience. I love my condo now. I love the condos.
Yeah.
Condos are great.
I'll do, when it comes to like tourism, I'll do, temples. I'll do maybe under like coral reefs and stuff, but towers, I just can't do it anymore.
No more towers for me.
Okay, here's the final review, Mike, and I believe you are dipping in.
The final one, and we dipping into that unrecommended section, baby.
As a reminder, if you don't know, if you haven't heard an episode where we dip into unrecommended, Yelp has a whole section at the bottom of their reviews. It's in gray writing. They don't even want you to see it. They don't want you to click on it, but it's all the reviews that they don't even show you. They're called unrecommended.
Yeah.
They're trying to censor the people.
Yep, they censor, but we're not censored, okay? We're not going to go through this shit. We're going to tell you right now because this is an unrecommended from Hey H. Gave it a 5-star on May 20th, 2019. And she said,
I think it's a he.
Is it a he? Is it a he?
I think.
Hey H. It's a he. Maybe it's a he H. Gave it a 5-star on May 20th, 2019. He said, ho, 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 ho. Very nice and pointy, just like Cammy. Taylor and Cammy love coming here for their honeymoon. What a beautiful, pointy sight. So big and long.
Finally, somebody mentioned the phallic element of the Eiffel Tower.
Getting me kind of horny for this tower right here.
I think this Hey H is a pseudonym. I think their real name's Taylor. Taylor and Cammy loved coming here for their honeymoon.
Hey H.
What a beautiful pointy sight.
That's such
and
a
they're
weird
from
thing.
New Palestine, Indiana.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
That's weird.
A lot of carpet sellers there, I think. I mean stores, carpet stores.
Carpet stores, carpet
I feel
sellers.
bad even making that joke.
I don't know what it means. What does it mean?
Yeah, that's why I feel okay with it. But if it's a thing that, people of whatever descent hear and it actually hurts their feelings, I apologize
Let us
for
know
that.
because we'll go back and edit and bleep that out.
Well, I mean, it's too late. The damage has been done.
It's been done.
I'm just as
carpet.
bad as
The
some
carpet
of
has
these-
been sold, and it's already.
Yeah, that's the way, is just to double down on it. No, that's terrible. But I did not know there was a town called New Palestine in Indiana. Did you?
No.
It seems like because most of
Palestinians.
America is pretty pro-Israel, it seems weird that there would be a place called New Palestine. I just can't believe. I'm looking up where it is.
I don't know. Palestinians.
It's in the township of Sugar Creek. It's got a McDonald's, a Frosty Boy drive-in. And it's how close? What's the nearest big Indiana city? It's close to Indianapolis. It's east of Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
New Palestine, Indiana.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
right?
if you're looking
It
for
shares a border with New Israel.
Oh, there. It's gotta be a lot of fights in that Indiana. I'll tell you.
Man. Oh, man. It's funny when you make jokes like this and then you're like, oh, fuck. A lot of people lose their lives over these things. I'm just having a little lighthearted laugh over right now. So
It's
I
true.
don't feel good about it. This is why I don't even like
Yeah.
dipping into politics.
Well, that's why I just live a very positive life and don't know anything about any of that stuff. And when it happens, like you told me all the bombing stuff, I might have heard about it, but blocked it out. I'm living like the Matrix right now, I guess, or something like that,
You might have it right. That might be the
You
way
know?
to go.
where I'm just like, nothing's triggering, you know?
Well, then what causes you pain? You know what I mean? You gotta have some pain in this world, don't you?
Yeah. I always hated that when like they would ask you that at, like comedy, like a comedy classes or comedy clubs or something. It's like not comedy clubs, like the audience is like, "What's your pain?" But like I remember getting like where they critique your set,
Yeah.
and I remember them being like, "Well, what kind of pain have you felt in your life?" And I'm like,
draw on your pain.
"Yeah," I'm like, I don't know. Like I guess we all have pain, but we all have different kinds of pain. You know,
Well, what is
we're
your
fortunate. I'm a very fortunate guy. I'm not like, living in a third world country or whatever. I'm not in one of the natural wonders of the world like Rio de Janeiro, but in the slums of Rio de Janeiro. But hey, look at Rio de Janeiro. That's like a really bad place. But
There's good and bad.
There's good and bad, but look, they just got bumped up to a natural wonder of the world. From
Or
world,
maybe they started as a
worldatlas.com.
natural wonder of the world and then got bumped down to just being a multifaceted city.
But guess what? Now they're back.
Well, you were looking at some site called worldatlas.com. I don't know what the hell that was.
Whoa. Shots fired. We're our new sponsors here at Reviewing Reviews. World Atlas. Giving you the best of the world.
I'm going to give this overall. I like these reviews and people from all over coming to see this iconic landmark.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give it 4.5. I'm going to go 4.5.
Oh, okay.
4.5 sad shadows of its former glory.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
sorry. And my favorite review, I think, was the horny dude at the end.
Oh, yeah. It was a good one. That was good. I'm going to give it 4. My favorite review was Megan, because Megan kept it positive, and that's a beautiful thing to see for the first time, and you're like from somewhere else and you see it. Like, I love that. That's like, you remember that. That's memories, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give it, so choose my favorite. I'm going to give it 4 beautiful pointy sights. 4 beautiful pointy sights.
Beautiful pointy sights.
Yep.
Taylor and Cammie loved coming there for their honeymoon.
Oh, they were coming all right.
Oh, ho, ho. Very nice
Oh,
and pointy.
ho, ho, it's magic. Wouldn't believe reviewing reviews.
What song are you parodying?
I don't know what song it is. Oh, it's magic. Wouldn't believe it's not so. It's magic. What's that song?
I don't know. I'm
Damn.
going to guess it's called Magic.
It's at the end of Happy Gilmore.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of the end, I grew up, I had to take French every year. Let me see if I can say bye to everybody in French, okay? Beyond just saying au revoir. Au revoir. Why is that hard for me to say?
Au
that?
revoir.
Au revoir. Je m'appelle DJ Demain. Et,
Je m'appelle Michael Perkins.
et news. Fuck it.
Fucking wee. I don't know.
Oui. No.
Wee.
We appreciate you listening.
We appreciate.
Nous apprécions
Okay.
To regarder is watch, listen. Écouter, to écouter nos podcasts, notre podcast. And nous see you next week.
I don't know. You could have said anything, and I was just in it. I was just like, he's speaking it.
I think it could come if I spent a month in France. It would come back to me.
Yeah?
We'll see.
You got it?
But
Let's go
that's
to
the Eiffel Tower, everybody. Go check it out. And it's good to travel. Or if you want to live in your own little positive bubble, that's good too. Whatever makes you happy. You know what I mean? Whatever makes you feel like you're living the best life.
Exactly.
That's what we're all about.
Living my best life. You know?
Is that another song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one. It's got other, well, I don't want to, yeah, it's got racist words and like not racist words, but like words I can't say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like dropping the carpet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's time
to
wrap
to
it.
end.
Time to wrap it up.
We should have cut at.
Nope. See you later, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm DJ.
I'm Mike.
Catch you next week.
Review it.